Hey guys, welcome back to a new video by Biology with Zhan Xuan. So today I'm going to give you some tips, okay, for October November 2023 students that who are taking their exams. So this is going to be what are you going to expect for A stars and A's, and kind of like a final little tip before sending you guys off for examination. So let's have a look. So this I will be using the June 2023 to create a standardization of what you will get if it's like how much for an A star, how much for an A, like that. So okay, let's see the raw mark first. So if you're taking extended, you of course you'll be doing 21 to 23, 41 to 43, and then 61 to 63, or 51 and 53. Okay, so it's all same thing also if you take paper 5. So um depending on the difficulty, right? If I measure back from the June 2023 papers, the paper twos are like okay. It's not the easiest, it's neither the hardest also. That's the reason that why it's still maintaining at 33 and 32. This is quite the usual marks that we see in the previous years like that. It's just the difficulty has went up a little bit slightly. Okay, for paper 4, paper 4 there's a slight increase also. If you can see that it's become 47, which is more than half already. Okay, last time it used to be about like 42, 43. Now it's become 47. Of course, the effect is not much depending on the difficulty of the paper. So if you can see that apparently they have the same marks, so at some point the papers are equally fair in their difficulties and everything, so therefore it's at 47 and everybody just perform at that range like that. If you're taking paper 5 or paper 6, paper 5 is usually genuinely slightly lower than um paper 6 because it's experiment based paper. And if it's paper 6 in bio, it's usually generally it's a bit higher this time also. It becomes 30, 32, and 30. I mean that there's some parts of it has already easy questions might have caused the increase in the grades. So this is for the minimum raw mark to get an A, okay, for an A. So since we got this, we know that if you're looking at paper 2, paper 4, paper 5, paper 2, paper 4, paper 5, paper 2, paper 5, you can see that it's about 138 to 140. This is the range. So if you want to get the A, you need to be about this range. If an A star, you would have to work harder. It has to go up to 165 to about 164 to 165. Okay, if you see for paper 2, 4, and 6, you can see that it's much higher if you're taking paper 6 because there's some slight marks that cause it to like go so high. So you can see the A is about 137 to 140. Not to say generally variant 2 will be high, not really. This comes to the difficulty of the paper. So if you think that the paper was difficult in general, then maybe the boundaries may drop like variant 1 and variant 3 example, but not necessarily lah. So you can see that it's about, if for an A star, it's about 164 to about 164 to 166, and A is like from 127 to it's about 140 like that. It's about almost the same, you know. So technically you try to target at least between the range you're aiming for an A star and above, or you're at aiming for the 137 to 140. This is your aim for an A. So a safest range is that if you can be higher than like 141 or 142 out of 200, you're at a safe spot. If you are just below that, it's a bit risky. All right, so what I would think is that bio thresholds are generally higher than chemistry and physics. So to get a good score for bio is it's simple if you get like the gist of it, but if you want to get A star, it's generally slightly difficult, but of course it's not impossible. You genuinely must know all the concepts solid well, and you understand literally every part, you prepare for everything. So when you do this, like going through the syllabus, finding out what you are missing out, and then manage how your workload and studies are. So if you can do this, this is really possible that you can score extremely well in bio. That is just one thing that I could say. So the June 2023 can be a great standardization for your October November 2023 series. So if you think that, of course, this is helpful, check it out. I will send this in the link down in the description below. Take this as like a target, because this literally is the, what you call it, as the post-pandemic grades already. So if you are very curious for other subjects, there's also other subjects you can view also. So yep, pretty much that's for me. Okay, so wish you guys all the best of luck, and then I will be posting some study session videos soon. If you can check it out, of course it's in my YouTube. All right, so see you guys in the next video. Good luck. Bye bye.